working. Thank you for this 10-20 minutes that I'll be talking. Sprinx. Sprinx is a software, obviously. But I will not be talking about software. Like talking about features, what we can do, what we cannot do. I think it's too boring for everyone here. I will talk about why we do this business, how we started, and how we do it. And I hope that will be interesting. So, Sprinx, we started 2016. So here, I love this photo. I'm standing on the Hillbrow Tower, and the guy who made the photo is Stacy Hire, the Canadian. And I was working in a local internet provider here in South Africa, helping them to optimize their network, their MPLS network. The company is called Skywire, and I was enjoying it so much, this work. I worked very close to company owners, so they founded this company from nothing. They were competing with all these big players, connecting internet. So I was impressed by culture of this company, how we did all the business. So I was really enjoying this during 2 years that I stayed in South Africa. Then I flew back to Prague. I stayed in Prague, and I started to work in Accenture, which is an international corporation, and I worked there for 2 days, and I left. I quit. I said, I cannot. Sorry guys, no. And so I came to my business partner and said, we have a software, can we just continue doing it and start selling it? Because we were designing it for one company only. And I said, can we push it? And we started from scratch, the same way as my friends from Skywire, and many of you guys here we started. Same way from scratch, small, medium company. And I'm enjoying it every single day doing this business. Working with you, working with internet providers, working with this smart, intelligent, and brave people who started competing with these large enterprises, with MTNs, Vodafones, and they don't have fear. So you have no fear. You just go there, make your business, and beat them. So my biggest challenge and why I do this business, I want to all these small, medium companies, as my company is, to succeed. To succeed in this difficult competition. It's unfair competition. They all have millions. They have all license, access, money, everything, and you compete locally, and I admire you can beat them. And if we as Sprinx can be part of this success, that's what I'm looking for. This is why we do this business. So I think this is why this is always happening, why we do this software, why we try to improve every single point of this software. And so that's how it started, and this is result after 6 years. So I think I'll be talking about how we work, and share a bit this experience with you. Maybe you can take some of these ideas into your business as well as the small, medium enterprises. And so this is kind of success, I think, because we have 650 clients now, companies worldwide from 52 countries, and we have over 40 members. So when I started, I thought that we'll have 10 people in the company, 100 of clients, and I will be happy. Now I see that it's growing, it's going well, and I think that we are doing some really right decisions and right approaches. So, and the main approach that I would like to discuss today is that we are people. So we care about people. We care about customers because they are people, and we do care about our team because we are people. So we are people working for people. So this human relation is one thing that is the most important part of our business, let's say. So technology, processes, deadlines, business, money, yes, everything is important, but I think like being people company, this is what we try and we want to achieve, to be. So that's a nice photo, I like it. It was just second year when we started, 15 people there. That was our company. And that's what I wrote, that our mission is to assist small and local ISPs to do business more and efficiently and beat these large enterprises. So as we develop software, so the software is our technology, so this is the most important part, it's like a basis. But I think that without right developers, without right connections inside our team, we cannot make awesome software that will be stable. Also, without correct support, without good managed support and all the sales process, we also cannot work. We cannot deliver the solution to internet providers. And the third point is customization, but it means also that we can customize software for the needs of ISPs, but we are also listening, so we talk to people. We do gather feedbacks on a regular basis. So now you can come and ask me, Alex, can we do this? When you do that, so we are free to discuss it. We gather feedbacks, and if we have many goals, many people that are requesting something, we just add this feature. This is how we design the software. So as I said, we are not just software, but we would like to be a reliable partner for your company. The partner like a kind of employee. When you employ someone, you rely on this person. So you give him, you delegate him the task. So this is exactly the same approach that we would like to get. So we are kind of outsourcing, kind of part of your company, because you rely on this software. It's a very important part of your business. So this is what we would like to be. Yeah, 2 whales, not 3. It's enough 2 here. Professional team and stable product. So that's regarding team. What I want to say is that's our structure, how we work. It's here I have around 30 people. Now we have 42, but we spend a lot of time in hiring process. I don't know how difficult for you guys is to hire a person. For us, we spend a lot of money in it, and we spend a lot of time. So we try to really find an independent person who is who is reliable, who we can give the tasks. So even if it's developer, even if it's a support person, and this is the biggest challenge in our work. So not technology, but really to be able to rely on this person in the company. So that's why you see the structure is quite flat. So I hear, but many people, they just talk directly to me, and they have some team leaders, but everyone can talk to everyone. You know, so the structure is quite flat, and we try to be transparent. And as I'm saying, the most important for me as a manager of the company is to have the person that I can rely on. I can just give him the task, and I know that he will do it. So this is what we spend a lot of efforts on in the business in general. And this is just the result. So we have a lot of support tickets, because especially when company just starts working with us with the software, they need to deploy it. So they need to understand, we need to teach them, because software is big, it has a lot of features, CRM, radius authentication, networking, and also business processes. Everything is in one platform, and we need to teach all team members of our clients. So this is that's why we have so many tickets. So this is the 1 month statistics for January. We had 900 tickets, which means around 30-40 tickets a day, and 2,000 replies. And we also do support calls. This is important. So we do a lot of video calls, Zoom calls. That's how we started our business. I wanted to make it as without any linking to office. So we started with, for example, Chris stays here in South Africa, I stay in Spain, some part of development stays in Czech Republic, other part in Ukraine, and we work using Zoom. So we have Zoom calls. We started in 2016 doing it. It was a bit challenging. People were not used to do it this way. They were used to come to office, but they said, no, let's make remote as much as possible. And now when COVID came, nothing changed for us actually. So we said, that was the right way. So we try to do it remote, and Zoom calls, it helps a lot. So this 55 support calls in January that we did, they help to be closer to customer. So this is an example of one course how they do. And the deployment assistant is when we sell the software, we track each single customer independently. So, and we do not actually we treat the same way the big customer and the small customer. because I say it doesn't matter. It's a small customer is also, he needs the same software, the same processes, so we need to treat them the same way. So that's why for every customer, we have a project that we call a deployment project. And some customers, they require more attention because they need everything to be deployed immediately right now. Some customers, less attention. Some customers have IT department that can do everything. And others, they just want to teach all the employees in 1 week. So that's why different approach to different customer, but we treat each client individually. This is what we want to do. So I see that it's very interesting that this role is our customers, almost all of that. So Mohammed is here, guys from Lesotho, so they are all customers of us. Johan was there as well, just left. And so all the deployments I spoke with Mohammed. Mohammed said, Alex, we had so many calls with you to configure everything because he wanted to configure everything from scratch, having everything working well with all the details. And guys from Lesotho, they told me, we had only 10 tickets open with you. We did everything ourselves, and we just go step by step and do it. So I say, every customer has a different requirement, but we need to be able to work with everyone. Yeah, and this is one thing that's I always try to push a lot in my team is continuous improvement in everything what we do. If we do software, it must be reliable, but it must be also quick. So it means that we need to optimize the response time. We must improve visibility. We must improve the support. So this is how we analyze every ticket. I have a person who reads all the ticket and support. I think this can be very useful for you, but because you also do support for your clients. So we have a controller, the guy who just reads all the tickets every day. And if there is a wrong communication, if there is a mistake, if it takes so long, or whatever, or if there is a complaint, he immediately raises this ticket for escalation. So this is the issue. And also we have automatic as well, some logic, but this, like when customer is not happy, we try to catch it immediately on the beginning. And then it's escalated and we talk with the team. So this is an example of how we call. We make a Zoom call, and then I say, guys, so this customer was not happy. This was a late response. Why you didn't explain it? Because many things can happen, but we try to continuously improve this, continuously improve support in all areas of our business that we do. Yeah, and as a software provider, for us, the software is our technology, and there are many software software products that were developed once, and people don't care about it. So they just develop it, throw it to the market, and people use it. Usually it's a cheap software, some kind of, it's not that expensive, not that well supported. I think that the software should be always in the continuous development process. It should be improved, because there is no final point of the improvement of the software. So that's why we invest around over 50%. We invest to the product improvement. So that's why we hire new people, we hire more developers, we change the things that we have in product to make it easier for customers. And so this is very important for us, is to reinvest and to develop it further. Yeah, if we talk about features, so some of the new features that we added to Springs, and our customers will see, the new customers can also check how it works. It's like we are improving the financial flow. We are not an accounting platform, but we work a lot with accounting. So we export data to accounting, so that's why we also have our platform to be accounting compliant. So that's why we did a lot of changes to be more compliant with accounting. But we have added voice integration, because it's very important when customer call you need to grab this call and assign it to ticket, assign it to customer. So this is what we have done now. And we are changing the usability also. So we hired a person who worked in a Silicon Valley company. So we hired him in January last year, and to improve the usability. So he started the big project of improving usability, and I hope that things will be much easier to use in the next weeks, and much quicker as well. This is just a quick example that this development is really complex. We have over 25 people now in development, and like in this year, in this version, over 1,300 tasks were completed. So it's a huge amount of work that is not seen, but we care about it. So we do a lot of this work. Yeah, so if you would like to talk about sprints, I'm here today.